Hello everyone, PraseScooter here, and welcome back to more of Tears of the Kingdom. Last time we discussed a little bit about the Blood Moon and the Invisible Experience Gauge, which may come up again in this episode, but today we're going to handle some activities around the stable here before we head off towards the Burrito region once again. We'll return to the stable in the future for side quests, but there's something we want to do here. But first things first is I want to get this shrine just so we have quick access back here. Also, so that we can do a thing that will help us in the underground once we get there, because this is our 4th shrine that we've done so far. The 4th out of 152. I hope you're in for the long haul, because, oh lad. I hope you've signed up for this journey, because I'm signing up, because I have now signed up for this journey. I would like to take a moment to make note that if I am talking about something and then I get on 5 different subjects at once, I'll probably forget what I'm talking about. I'll revisit it at some point, more than likely, but just, yeah, if I don't finish the thought at that moment, like I stop myself and go, okay, finish your thought, Scooter, that thought is long gone and over with. It is lost to the winds, as it were. Now, this is actually a very important shrine. It will teach us about something that we're going to do very shortly. Oh yeah, it will teach us about a mechanic that we're going to mess about with very shortly. This will end poorly if I do it like this. But anyway, basically a slow but reliable way of transportation upwards is hot air balloons introduced in this game. It's not the most, it's not the most elegant way we're going to get about, but it is a way we can get about. And this is, like I said, this is the slowest but most durable way to do it. There are several faster ways, but they will peter out well before hot air balloons will. Oh. I was about to have a moment of, wait, I was supposed to bring something up here? No, I wasn't. I think this is up here just so I can get at the, just so I can get at that once it hits the top. So now that we got this hot air balloon, let's actually repurpose it. And use it to push a button. You probably couldn't see the button, but there was a button there, trust me. I like how I activated 2 puzzles at once just because I thought I had just a tiny bit. Anyway. Oh yes, there's a treasure chest. One of these doors has a treasure chest, the other one is not. Balls. Hot air balloons, like I said, more durable. They will go up. They will go up further and longer. But they will go up much slower. Just hang out for the ride, man. Don't rush it. Don't push it. Just let it all happen. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get myself a couple of... I'm going to get myself a couple of things started here. Yeah, I'm going to get 2 things... I'm going to get... basically, I'm going to get 2 air blimps or 2 blimps going here. And they are not going to make... It's not going to make any sense why I'm doing it like I am right now. But in due time, they will. So... Anyway. Have fun. Have fun, you crazy kid. And, hopefully... It doesn't... We don't need, like... An excruciatingly large amount of... I don't think we do. Hold on. Hold on, let's just do this. Up. Rise up. And they're off! They would be off if there was enough fire. Ah, is that what that's for? Is that what the literal torch is for? Ooh, actually. Before I move on. Another flame emitter shield. Not that. This. Oh! I get endless flame emitters. Okay, I actually have an idea for that. Anyway. Sure, we'll do it like that. Bon voyage! Eventually, bon voyage. It's just gonna take a minute. Don't worry about him. He'll get there. But air balloons will get you places. It's just that they're not very readily available. But when they do become available in like mini Zonai device things, do take advantage of that. Do take advantage of that when they pop up in like the mini Zonai device capsules, because then you can get yourself to high places much faster. Well, not much faster, but In some capacity. They are. It is basically the replacement for... Which one is that below me? I can't see if it's the big or the small below me. Oh, it's the small. Okay. Anyway, that's the way forward, I'm pretty sure. We're just going to let the camera do its thing. That's the way forward to finish the shrine. But yeah, they will... these will help you... Or yeah. They will help you get up higher places. And considering, you know, the sky is a place we'll be going to a lot in our adventure. And once we do get access to more of these, you know, be very helpful. But it's just, you're going to have to deal with the fact that air balloons don't move fast. So we'll have many moments of just chilling on a hot air balloon ride. Anyway, this is the only treasure chest in this particular shrine. Also, of note, I'm just going to mention it as an of note, but it probably isn't being said, but I'm still going to say it anyway. Wow, it's like you're making these seem like child's play. I wonder why. Are these shrines really easy? Yeah, starting out, a lot of these shrines are super easy. Again, it's like how the shrines in this game work. It wasn't so much Breath of the Wild, but how the shrines work in this game is the closer they are to Lookout Landing, the easier the shrine will be to complete. So while we're here within like, you know, within very easy eyesight of Lookout Landing, very easy to do these shrines. As we get further away from Lookout Landing, they will be a little more complex or have some more complex mechanics baked into them. And I just had a realization that I did not note where the tower was out here. I just did a shrine. But anyway, now we're back outside and we can see the stable. The stable... Let's go ahead and register at the stable, because I actually think I can... I think there is actually something I can do from our first game. Hello! Not to remember yet, our stable is associated with membership systems. It does pay to actually talk to the hand that is at the stable, because they basically made things in this... They gave you reasons to want to go to the stables in this game with various rewards. I already know about the system. So the stable system is basically... You can board horses, regular horses. There is an emphasis on regular. Because you can ride other creatures in this game. Skeletal horses. We'll actually see a creature that I think you can ride at some point that you could ride in Breath of the Wild. I think now it's treated more like a sacred being in this point. Bears, deer, just regular horses can be lodged at a stable. But now what they've done to make it to give you incentive to actually at least talk to the stable hand at each stable is they've introduced a loyalty system. $100 you entrusted a horse to us once before. That's the point of having a save file. So every time you register a horse with a stable or talk to the stable hand there at each stable, you get 1 loyalty point. And with those points, which they call pony points, you can get various rewards. There is one key reward I will mention for the pony points, but beyond that, not so much. It's still not worth it unless you're actively doing a quest. So he mentions, oh, you actually are in our systems. How weird. Reminder that the events of this game take place 5 years after Breath of the Wild. And our horses from Breath of the Wild are here. So, Big Ed, which helped us defeat the final boss of Breath of the Wild, is chilling here. I forgot I stabled them. I don't know. We might test something later on. I'll actually leave him in there. I already know about the point points. I actually just explained it. But yeah, I explained pony points. You go to Ledger there and you get additional points for things. You get additional points to get prizes. So it does pay to at least talk to the stable hand, because I think you need 7 to unlock you need 7 pony points to unlock, I think was the best reward here. Towing harness, okay. Okay, I guess we can't read anything else about this. But yeah, basically, register points, and I think it is like only 7 points to get what I would consider the best reward from each stable. But scooter editing, could you flash up a helpful thing? Because I didn't do this on my own playthrough. I didn't even want to get the pony points. I literally was like, oh, I have to talk to them at least a handful of times. But anyway, now that we're done talking about stables for now, hi Kato. Link! I've heard you and Princess Zelda have gone missing. I was thrilled to see you alive and well. Where's the Princess Zelda? We're the Princess Zelda, by the way. I'm smart. Oh, I see. So Princess Zelda's whereabouts are still unknown, you say. Since this is the case, Link, I encourage you to go and speak with Lady Impa. She is right over there. I believe she may have some useful information that relates to the search for Princess Zelda. So, this is one of the quests that we're gonna do on our way to do things before we head underground for good, and it involves basically activating. As I've said like 5 times at this point, I'm well aware to repeat myself. By the way, did I mention I repeat myself? We're setting up things to have long-running quests that we can come and do at any point, and they'll be main quests, and they'll be labeled as a main quest. Hello. I'm surprised to still see you here and alive. Never mind the fact that I pretty much use you as like my main character in Age of Calamity, but yeah. Well, surprised to see you here all this time, Link. I heard you'd gone missing. It is certainly a relief to see you back, and in one piece, more or less. Emphasis on more or less. Lifts right arm. Do you see this decaying, decrepit thing on my body? And Princess Zelda, where is she? Dead. What? Oh. She is yet to return. In that case, we must use all available means to search for her. Link, when Princess Zelda went missing, something else happened all over Hyrule. During the upheaval, huge pictures appeared out of nowhere, images that sprawled across fields and hills. Oh. We are calling them geoglyphs. I understand they have been found in locations across the kingdom. Kato and I are traveling from region to region in hopes of seeing them all. I noticed this geoglyph from a distance while I was standing on high ground. Examining up close, I could not make out what it depicted. I thought I might have a better view from up in the sky. I took to the air the balloon Purr gave me, but alas, the balloon was struck and completely sheared the balloon off the base. I racked my brain for ways to reattach 2 parts to no avail. Hey, I have this cool thing. I have this super cool invention. It's super cool. Do you want to see how cool it is? It's called super glue. Oh, it didn't jump to her. I was like, wait, it was going to jump up to her. So that was something else that popped up. I don't think I've touched on this, even though it happened. Basically, if you ever want to, like read up on key characters, they've got their entry. Major key characters will appear in here. So basically, if you ever want to brush up on lore of major characters in this game, they will appear there. Read up on them, yada yada. I probably have talked about that already. No, my luck. Hey, you fixed my balloon. Thank you. Will you go with me? Look at the geoglyph then? Sure. I need to figure out. Would you mind doing one final thing for me? Yes. Light a fire in there and the balloon will start to float. And then we'll be on our way. Man, isn't it lucky that I managed to fuse fire to my shield? Okay, but I'm trying to... Let me get out a one-handed weapon. There. I just wanted to use my stick, okay? Yeah, it's over. We're also rising up. Have you ever seen... Oh. Well, now you've seen. Too high up. I feel faint. But finally we can see it. The geoglyph. Well done, Link. You know, I read something in the village's old literature. A passage about an ancient called Dragon's Tears. Where the tears rest upon the earth, we mark down the images to which they gave birth. Oh. I believe this geoglyph is one such image, but even from this vantage, its meaning is no clear to me. Nor can I figure out what dragon's tears might be. But you know, if the literature is correct, one of them should be quite close, near the geoglyph, or even within its borders. Would you look around? This could be the clue we need to discover Princess Zelda's whereabouts. If you would like to examine the geoglyph from ground level, you can float down with paraglider. No deal about me. I can manage a simple landing. I mean, that's like flex glue on that thing. That ain't gonna break apart. But okay. So this is the. You know how in the. Where did she go? Hold on. Oh, it just came back to. I heard the sound of a weld breaking. I was like, is she plummeting to her death right now? Anyway. So these large geoglyphs that appear on the map, there are several of them. And if you're familiar with Breath of the Wild, this is basically the key story events that are scattered throughout Hyrule. Again. Except these will be much easier to find. Because instead of getting a picture like, hey, what scenery is this reminiscent of in the land of Hyrule, and hoping you've done it right, there's just this big glowing thing on the world map that glows day or night, and somewhere in its visage, you can find a pool of water. And this, like I said, is your story beats for the game. So, I'm just going to go ahead and let the story speak for itself at this point.
What? Oh, dear. Where am I? We didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. It's okay. My name is Sonia.
And could we ask what your name is?
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
What an unexpected answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule, after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule? And you're the king?
My name is Rauru. King Rauru of Hyrule.
King Rauru? And Queen Sonia? But that must mean...
And these are how we're going to be retracing our steps, so to say. Or retracing not our steps, Zelda's steps. I believe you can review those at any point. But now with that all handled, Link, you look distracted. What's wrong? I found Zelda. we can, with these, we can actually find out, kind of piece together where Zelda is. Now, they will spell it out more blatantly as we go along here. So I am spoiling the tiniest bit if you're not fully paying attention to that last cutscene. Zelda is in the past. Goodness, you say you had a vision. You saw mysterious figures. And then Princess Zelda. The geoglyphs, the literature, the dragon's tears, and now a vision of lost princess. What if these are all connected? Let us continue the examination of the geoglyphs. They may contain further clues that lead to Princess Zelda. You know, according to the literature, there's something to do with geoglyphs in the Forgotten Temple. The Forgotten Temple lies at the bottom of a canyon in Hebra. I think we should make our way there soon. The Dragon's Tears. It would behoove you to follow Impa in the next step of this. We might split off a little bit just to hit the tower and also to do... Yeah, I have no idea where I am. To do the tower so we can get a couple things handled out here. I want to do the tower up there. I want to activate that tower up there just so I can kind of get a good lay of the map. Not so much for marking anything at all. I just want to get a good lay of the map for one of the few things I want to handle before we basically become dwarves and live underground. But we will make our way to that tower in the next episode. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you then. Take care.